what's up, everybody? All right, I have a video up before this telling about giveaways I'm gonna start doing. I'm actually just put my stuff up. I learned my lesson not to stream while putting my stuff up because people don't have attention span past 1 minute. I literally had somebody join my stream, and I was like, okay, I'm about to go do Lost Memento grind in like 10 seconds, and literally they left. They couldn't even like handle a 10-second. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, Lord Jesus, what is wrong with these people? So yeah, I'm my good old cheery, aggravated self today. I don't feel well, so I'm just not gonna talk a lot, guys, because I don't want to be mean, and I don't want not mean, but I don't want to be grumpy. I'm not ever mean. Like if I say something that you don't like, that's not my problem. Like I try to tell people the truth about things. Listen, I'm a right wing. Well, first, I'm a Christian. I'm right wing. I'm conservative. I'm a military veteran. I'm a patriot. I'm a gun carrying citizen. And if you don't like that, then this is not the channel for you. But this channel is open for anybody. I don't care if you're liberal, atheist, Satanist. As long as you don't, as long as you be respectful, you respect me, I respect y'all. So that being said, I've got about six to eight mementos on weapons now, and so basically I'm just this is a stupid helmet. I hate this mask. It's so bad, dude. Probably gonna need a drifter since he is the dredging. What am I doing? I need weapons. Yeah, I should have got. I was thinking. I was like, well, I might grab the weapons, but I thought I'd just sit here and talk to y'all for a little bit about some of the things about my thoughts. These are just my opinions and thoughts on this year's Haunted Forest, good and bad. Overall good. Um, Overall, though I play 4 or 5 hours only each day, and that's some people that's a lot, but some people that's not. So I guess I fall in the middle. I have over 12,000 hours on D1 and D2 combined. Been playing since D1 Alpha, as it says in the description. I tell people that all the time just because I want people to know that I know what I'm talking about. And my channel is more the show. I give information. I talk about things that some of the newer players just getting into the game might not know. So if you're a veteran gamer, you're probably gonna be saying calling me Captain Obvious like all the time, and I get that because I do that sometimes. But sometimes I have to remind myself that certain streamers do stuff for new players, and some do it for veteran players. So there's enough people doing stuff on raids, and so I thought, more people have issues on how what guns to use, just there's all kind of little questions that players have. And I know from starting to play a game like Neverwinter, which is a Dungeons and Dragon MMO that's really good. I like it. I created like four. I had like four characters at level 70 max, and I played it for like 2 years. But it just started eating money, like the Zen market and selling and trading your gear on the store and all this. Just and yeah, that was a long 2 years of money spending. But anyway, but I had fun though. I played with some fun, had some friends, had a good time. But yeah. So my channel is mostly it's my opinion on things. It's stuff that I like, and I'll say that up front. This is not the metaverse channel. I don't care about metas. I don't give a royal rip about metas. I care about weapons that actually are good and that many YouTubers, so-called veteran YouTubers with a lot of subscribers, don't even talk about. Like this weapon. Now you can find videos on this weapon, but this weapon is really good. It's so I like it better than Imperial Decree. The only negative side to it, it's a 55. That's the only downside. The RPM, whatever. And so, but so is the Imperial Decree. And I mean, I got a couple different ones of that, but basically, I'm trying to figure out what I want to carry with me. Um, yeah, I got loving. This is my. This is I would use this all the time if I put this on me. I would use it. So that's why sometimes I don't bring it with me. I'm a hand cannon first person, then auto rifles probably after that. And after that, I don't know. It just gets really muddy and confusing. Um, just all runs together. Nah, I have my favorites. I could tell you, but it just take too long. But I want to try this solar build that somebody came up with for the bow Oathkeepers. Just something new, something I like. Something that even as a new player you can do it. Go just type in your character in a build. Like say you're a hunter and you want a stasis build, just type in stasis hunter build Destiny 2 on YouTube. You'll get all kinds. And I would just go by the ones that had the most views. I mean, it's sad that that has to be like that because I know there's people that know what they're doing that probably don't have a lot of views or a lot of subscribers, but they probably know more than what a lot of times I found that all these guys, certain people like Cactus, I'm just going to use him as an example because he annoys the crap out of everybody. Um, Anybody who gives nicknames to themselves is a joke. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not. I don't want to be. I don't want to be mean and all that. I don't know the guy. He just seems to be. He just annoys the bejesus out of me. Like I don't. I can't even put it into words how bad he aggravates me. I have to. I have to like. I have to not watch his channel because he'll make videos and he'll talk like 10 minutes and then he'll finally mention what he was going to originally talk about. He's long winded. He's just purposely and he does it on purpose. A lot of these YouTubers they want to get their 10-minute videos in. That's all they care about. They hate Destiny. They don't play it. They act like they play it. They don't. I know this for fact. I was a friend and a clan member with Mesa Sean, and I saw what it did to him. It turned him into a complete a hole. Sorry, but that's if I know his family channel, but I'm talking about a airport hole, a hole in the airport, an a hole, airport hole. Um, Sorry. See, that's what happens. I'm a Christian, but my mouth, you know, my mouth is every. That's the thing I still struggle with sometimes. It's just being a military veteran, you just get so used to saying stuff, and it's just like. But most of the time I don't it's usually the smaller. I don't say the nasty words, and definitely don't. I don't GD and all that stuff. No, 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 no. If y'all want to be brave and do that, curse God, use a curse word for God. That's y'all's deal. I ain't doing it. Look at this. This is such a crazy roll. Um. It's such a crazy, crazy. What? Why do I have that? Oh, destabilizing rounds. Dude, what is this glitch going on? Stupid, man. Okay. This is what I wanted. Um, and I need to infuse it. But yeah, I mean, I try. Listen, I tried it. I try, and I've tried, and I've tried to be patient with these YouTubers. But when you have constant, when you know for sure, because of just listen, I'm not an idiot, dude. I'm 46 years old. I'm a military veteran. I know things. I talk to people. I get information that a lot of y'all don't get, even about gaming. Like, and I hear about people, and it's just that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say anything else about it. um, but it's just it's a trashy industry. Like, I that's what I'm saying. That's why you'll never see if you. That's why I tell people every time I get on. The first thing I tell them is like, if y'all ever see a pay button on my channel, do not pay my subscription things for free. You'll never have to pay any money. I'm not gonna pay money. This is for fun. This is my time to not think about everything that's going on in the world. Because I actually do care about what's going on in the world, unlike most of these YouTubers that never take their faces off the screens. And so, you know, if y'all didn't know, Israel and Iran they went at it, and so we're talking about. And no, USA actually attacked Iran, and if y'all don't know about this, Russia said if USA did anything that they were going to step in. So you know what, y'all, I've been I kept trying to warn people, man. I'm like, I'm a military veteran. I know people. I know who to talk to. I know the information on how to get what's not anywhere on the news. And I try to tell people, don't be surprised if World War III breaks out. I'm telling you, y'all better be right with Jesus. That's all I'm saying. I mean, if not, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to push my religion on y'all, but it's not a religion. It's Jesus. Religion is man-made. So, but anyway, I don't want to get too, talking about serious stuff because I know people. I know the younger people, generation, millennials and Gen Z, they can't stand it. Like, that's why I don't have any subscribers, because they don't want to hear about the truth about what's going on. They don't want to face the fact that they're going to be playing their little PS5 and Xbox games and complaining about first world problems, and on the way is a giant cloud of horror that's going to come raining down on them. And if any of y'all seen Red Dawn, that is a complete legit scenario, guys. Y'all might think it's just a movie, but I'm telling y'all right now, the Red Dawn movies, the original one, 80s, is a completely legitimate. Is Could happen totally. But the thing would, you know what? Say all you liberals that hate guns, you know what has saved us? Other countries have admitted this, so y'all can thank all the gun lovers of America for saving your butt from war in the past, because Japan said that it would be stupid for any country, and other countries that said this, to invade America, their land, because Japan had a saying that there is a citizen behind every blade of grass with a gun. That's a literal saying during World War II. That's why it was one by one of the main generals or somebody in the Japan. It was a famous quote he made about how it would be so hard to take over America because basically we have civilian military that's bigger than our military, the actual military, and it's true. And so that's what I'm saying. If I guarantee you, if we wouldn't have had so many, the Constitution hadn't put right to bear arms, oh, we would have had gun taken away from us a long time ago, forcibly. And even now, they're still trying to. Man, it's like these rich people get to walk around with bodyguards with like MP5s and Uzis and stuff under their jackets. You know, all of these politicians and these senators and they all have bodyguards with weapons. I'm talking about full auto P90s. I mean, guys, I'm talking about just amazing like equipment, like stuff that we, most people, like, a lot of civilians, they have AR-15s, but very few people carry around a full auto P90, and they're not even legal in most places. But I'm just saying they can carry around this type of stuff almost anywhere and don't have a problem. And that's my thing. Is like, I'm not saying everybody should be able to, but I'm saying that if I own a if I can buy, what does it If I can go buy AR, okay, I carried an AR-15 at a nuclear plant that I worked at after I got out of the military, and we had to carry an AR-15 on on our back, slung on our back, and a 9 millimeter Beretta FS 92 FS on our leg holster, and then a bunch of ammo, bullet resistant vest, basically 40 pound of gear when it came down to it. And it was crazy. That's why I had to quit. I hurt my back, lower degenerating disc. So there you go. My favorite job in the world. 3 days on, 3 days off, and it starts out at $20 an hour. So there you go. If any of y'all are former military veteran, God bless you guys. Y'all are always welcome. I'm hoping I can get military veterans watch this channel because they understand what I'm talking about. Um, the childish YouTubers have no clue about anything I'm talking about. Like literally nothing. It's like talking to a freaking. I'd get better conversations talking to a tree outside. Literally, no, or my dog. My dog Snoopy is smarter than most. Well, never mind. I'm just. I'm kind of joking around, but I'm just saying people will take me too serious. But no, they're. I don't know. I'm just frustrated, man. I'm frustrated with my generation that has been the parents of these millennials and Gen Zs, and how bad of a job they've done teaching their kids. They've wanted to be friends with their kids more than they've wanted to teach their kids or spank their kids. Which I promise you, if you get a spanking, you will not do bad as like I'm one of the only people out of the friends I hung out with when I was in my partying time that never went to jail for anything. No, I had friends at least went to jail. Nothing crazy like robbery or anything, but like DUI or having a joint, or because back in the 90s, or in early 2000s when I used to smoke like weed every day, basically, they take you to jail if you had a even a roach. Some cops would, most would, but now it's the opposite. Most don't. They can, but most even if you have like a 20 bag or a dime bag, they're not going. They'll usually just take it. But I'm just telling you guys, man, y'all need to stop messing around with these drugs and stuff, dude. Y'all can get your butts killed. Y'all can get something laced with fentanyl. I'm telling you, man, this is a different world than what I lived in when I was young in my 20s. I was in my 20s in the 2003. 2003 is when I joined the military, and I was 25. So a lot has changed since then, and even more has changed since I grew up in the 80s when the actual cartoons were not pushing climate change and and teaching witchcraft. I mean, for Pete's sakes, dude, why do I have this? But yeah, it's just crazy, man. This world's crazy, and y'all need to wake up and realize it, man, because y'all are gonna have to deal with some stuff coming down the line. That is, I mean, it's scary for me because I worry about my family. I mean, I'm trained, and I can, I trust in God. I trust in Jesus. I mean, I have a verse on my wall that says, "Don't worry about anything, pray about everything." So, and Jesus says constantly in the New Testament, Jesus says over and over, if you're saved, don't fear. I'm watching over you. Yes, something bad happened to you. Something can happen bad to anybody in this world. We Christians are not, that we don't have this special bubble around us that makes us not, we can get cancer, we can get in car wrecks. I mean, it happens all the time. And that's because our life, what we look forward to is not in this life, it's after this. So, I look forward to heaven and seeing my sister that died when she was 2 years old, 5 years before I was born. But I know people don't watch my channel because I talk about serious matters, but you know what? That's fine. I don't want immature people. I don't care if immature people are not watching my channel. Honestly, I don't give a royal rip. If they want to be immature and be um, just just proving my whole point on I told y'all I didn't feel well today, and when I don't feel well, I'm kind of grumpy and I start talking about this stuff. But I gotta get some mementos, man. Fresh maker, the fresh maker. Boop 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 boop. Oh yeah. The showrunner, the show must go on. I do like that Queen song. Show must go on. Yeah. It's kind of a sad song, man. It's when he was sick, and you could see it in the videos. But it's very, very sad. Like, I don't want to watch it because see, I talk like a tough guy, but I'm a softy, man. Like, when I see certain things on TV, if that's like Spider-Man last night when it showed his mom died. My mom has red hair and she wears her hair short like that sometimes in the Spider-Man game, at the end. Like I started talking when I saw the scene coming up because I didn't want to pay attention to it. And just like I'm talking about now and I'm like my eyes are tearing up, but like it just put the visual of my mom in that place and it really just whew, stuff like that gets me sometimes and it just hits me all of a sudden. I'm like, whoa. Like, come on, guys, man. Don't be doing that to me. Don't be doing that, man. My heart can't handle it. My emotional. I am a teddy bear. I just don't like evil. That's what it comes down to. I just don't like evil, and I don't like stupidity, or blatant stupidity. I mean, everybody. I do stupid stuff all the time. I act stupid. So when I'm in a good mood, I act stupid. I joke around on this channel, but like times like now where I'm kind of I've got some nausea going. I have pancreativism. It's a birth defect in my pancreas, so I'm on disability and all that blah blah. Which that's a whole other story. That sucks. I mean, I went from having very active jobs like in law enforcement and military, and I worked in a jail for a while, and I was going to be a police officer, but it was like I was going to have to work at the jail for like 2 or 3 years, and I was like, heck no. I hated the jail. That's a hell to work at. Oh, I can't hate. Christian. Working in a prison is different because like they've been convicted, so you can be a little more strict with them. But when they're in the jail, they've just been arrested and they're waiting to be tried, so you can't be as harsh. And it's like they know it, and they just take advantage of you, and you're just like you're ready to freaking smack them, dude. It wasn't about me being scared of them. I was about to freaking knock them out for talking trash. Like one of them got mad at me for something. Like he said I called him too late, so he didn't get to use all his time on the phone with somebody. And I was like, listen, don't you talk to me like that. I was like, I told you exactly when I got notified. So if you have a problem with it, you go talk to the people in the office. Because I came and got you. I was like, you might. I was like, I know you don't know who I am. I was like, but you treat me nice, and I'll treat you nice. And he kind of calmed me down. But when I first said it, I was like, okay, I better shut up. These guys are like, because they tell you these guys get off sometimes. They get out, so you might see these guys in in out and about, and then you don't want to treat one of them like crap, And that's what I told them when I I was nervous as crap, man. I was standing there, and I'm like 5'8", and at the time I was like 5'8", 170. So I was like, I was cut and everything. But it was like, I was talking to like 50-year-old men that were in jail. These old, some of these guys were like gang members and stuff. But I made it short and sweet. I didn't blow smoke up their butt. I was like, hey guys, I'm here, you know, as a job, just like y'all had jobs. I was like, I'm here to, y'all respect me. I'll respect you. I was like, I treat everybody the same. I was like, as long as we have that, we know that, and we can respect each other, we won't have a problem. I was like, I was like, I told him I was like, I'm a military veteran, so I know how to deal with. I've dealt with drug cartels and all kind of people that make y'all look like make y'all look like the gingerbread man, like I don't know, like or like Santa Claus. I was like, I don't know, I can't remember what I said. I was like, so I don't put up with, and I think I said, sh word. I was like, but I'm fair. It's, I was like, I might be strict, and I mean, y'all can call me a book rule follower, or book whatever y'all want to call me. I do not give a crap. My main thing is to make sure y'all are safe and make sure I'm safe and I get home on time. So I just ask y'all to respect me. Don't try to get things by me. I know all about the jails. My uncle was a major in the sheriff's department. I know all about the tricks and what y'all do and the trades and try to get me. I'm not gonna be taking potato chips over to the sky for you. No, because then I have to do it for everybody. So anything, just basically remember this, guys. Anything if I do for one person and I have to do it for everybody else, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna be running around my whole shift. Now there'll be certain situations where I will definitely help y'all out if I can, any way I can. So I just talk to them like they're human beings, because they're not all. That's the thing, they're not all guilty, and not all of them were jerks. There was this one white kid in there, and he was like smaller than I was. I think he would always stay kind of. There was a line they could. Well, we had a big desk, and they couldn't cross past that line, or they couldn't be actually at. They could stand kind of like a foot away from the desk, but he would always try to go over that line and stuff, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, listen, I have no problem, you can stand here and talk to me all day, but don't, I can't have you where something could happen. I'm like, I'm not saying you're like that, but I'm saying there are people who are like that, and I don't know, like, I don't know you, bro. That's what I told him. I was like, he's like, I respect that, man. And he's like, oh, this is what I wanted to use yesterday. um that's a how do I decide between these? Dang. But I don't know. It just gets frustrating, man. It does. It gets frustrating. It definitely gets frustrating. So that job was just that job about drove me nuts, bro. Because I made that great speech and everything. I thought it was great, but you know they didn't mess with me that bad. It wasn't really about them messing with me. It was more about just being in that environment, dude. It's so depressing, dude. Just seeing people locked up is so unnatural. You know what I mean? They totally deserved it, some of them. But I'm just saying in general, it's just seeing people locked up in the jail. I felt like you know I felt like I was watching a movie and I was like in a bat and like there's a lot of people. There's so many people that have been even put to death wrong. So I'm thinking about all these things, man. Um, but you gotta be careful. They will take advantage of you, bro. They will flat out, unapologetically. I mean, some of these guys have heart of stone. They don't. I mean, they're demonized. Some of them. I mean, literally, some of the guys there. I was like, listen, I ain't gonna put up with any of your crap. I'm like, dude, you give me one issue, I will put you on lockdown for a week. And I was like, he was like, you can't do. It was just, ugh, no way I could do that for 2 or 3 years. I've had, my hair would have been already this gray, and no, I don't highlight my hair. My mom's hair, I see it's kind of red in the back. That's what my hair was strawberry blonde when I was younger, and I had like a mixture of my dad. My dad's hair was like reddish blonde, and my mom's hair was really red. She was like a redhead, like your, like Nicole Kidman, real color hair is red, like from Australia. She's a curly redheaded normally, but of course Hollywood turns everybody into a robot, steals their souls. But that's a whole nother subject. Um, but yeah, the working in jails is very, 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 very difficult, and it takes a special and with somebody with my kind of personality where I can't stand evil and I can't stand violence and people that mess with people and people that hurt people. It was, yeah, it was not the place I need to be. And that's what I told him. I was like, listen, man, I don't, I could be a cop because I don't have a problem, you know, helping people and actually going after people and putting them in jail. But I can't be here and let these guys yell and disrespect me like this and just have to take it. And I can't do anything. And plus, they don't even give you anything. They don't even give you pepper spray where I was at. I was like, I'm basically screwed, dude. If they decide to like grab me and take me into one of the back things and like just kill me, like nobody could get to me in time. So so basically, I was over it, man. I was over it pretty fast. I was there for like a month, and I was like, I'm out of here, dude. And then I got a job assistant manager at a sporting goods store, which was way less stressful. Way less stressful. I need. Oh, fudge, man. All right, guys. I'll be back in a minute.